2 of day number 3 for our tournament. And this go around on blue team, we have the Kakapo Trap, and orange team is Red Dread Redemption. So, from what we have, Red Dread is sitting comfortably right now, at least in second position here up on our standings. Kakapo Trap is hanging out pleasantly in third. So Kakapo Trap definitely need to come out and win this one for their sake at least. And so far it doesn't look like these teams have played one another. So this is the first time they will be meeting today. So we will have to see what that contains for us today. Once again, I am Lick. Alongside me has been Amin and will continue to be Amin for this game. Do we have any predictions on how this one will go?
I think on papers, the Kakapo Trap is one of the strongest team, the favorites for this season. But then you never know. We have had upsets in the first weekend, and I think the Red Redemption have shown that they aren't going to go down without a fight. They have shown considerable, strength by defeating some top teams in the last weekend and managing a draw as well. So I think it's going to be an interesting game. And let's see how it unfolds.
And one thing that I have been realizing that we haven't been doing as much, we do have a poll running for everybody who wishes to throw in, and it looks like fairly handedly, Kakapo Trap looks like they're the favorites for this game. We will have to see if that carries on truly into the game, and it looks like Bank will be our first map, along with Clubhouse will be taken out here. I'm guessing we want to see Coastline or Consulate, because so far neither of those maps have been played yet.
Yep, I think there's one of the factors would be that the teams are better prepared. They have strats set up for a few of those maps, and I think it's also part of the strat for not to be playing in certain maps because they know the strength of the enemy or something like that. So, but I still hope we see something different, and it's been an amazing tournament so far, and just looking to see how this match and the map that's got to be selected for this one.
And while we were in the middle of that, it looks like Consulate, Border, and Villa have been taken out. So Cafe Dostoevsky, which has just been taken out. So it looks like our final map will be Coastline. So for at least this match, we will get to see a brand new map coming out, which is
Hmm.
always a treat for us. All we have to do is wait to see who will start out on attack or defense. And it looks like Kakapo Trap will start out on defense here. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this game underway. Kakapo Trap versus Red Dread Redemption. Just wait on the bands here. I'm sure there probably is going to be some target bans. I would definitely see that. We've seen them fairly. We've seen him pop up here and there. It looks like Jackal will come off the board. Jackal's been banned fairly often, at least in this tournament so far. I mean, he's able to help cancel out roamers, at least since his I don't really want to call it a nerf, or it's not even really a buff, but the rework, and it looks like Nomad gets taken out here. So roamers, they only have to contest with claymores, which as a roamer makes your job incredibly easy.
Hmm.
Claymores are still a pain, as if you happen to watch our last match, can cost you the round, sadly. But now we don't have to contest with Jackal nor those air jabs. It looks like Valkyrie will be our first defender taken out here. So denial of intel as an attacker is always a good thing, considering the amount of utility and even the amount of intel gathering devices that the defenders have already at their disposal. And it looks like Echo will be our final ban. So once again, denying intel and also denying plant. Um, Being able to deny a plant with those yokai drones has been taken off the board. And it looks like we are going to go double bar this first time around. A little surprising. Typically, you see people go towards billiards and hookah, at least on their first defense here. But we're going to change it up a little bit, or at least Kakapo Trap will, and go towards double bar.
I think that's going to throw off the attackers, but let's see how it goes.
Considering that there's two windows that are incredibly easy access into sight on either site, and two doorways that lead into rooms directly next to site.
Yep.
So I will definitely expect a lot of top-down control for this one. I think that would be probably the best thing for this defense, and as you can tell, you already have Parrot on the Maestro coming upstairs. It looks like they're going to do a little bit of a hold upstairs.
Discovered the location
try
of
and
the bomb.
protect and see what they've got.
Door barricade deployed.
Looks like we've already
10 seconds to go.
all three of those armor panels
He has deployed and ready to go.
put up there, and it looks
5
like what
seconds
we're
to
going to
insertion.
be canceling off here is the main door, at least
Attacker's
into
objective
kitchen,
is to defuse the bomb.
the back double door into billiards, and also the main window here that leads into billiards to try and give the defenders up top a little extra help here. And it looks like next potentially might be our lowly anchor here, as we have Caliph over on the roam, Rex over on a shallow roam. Looks like he's going to move right back into sight here. And then, of course, we have Parrot and Raptors holding upstairs in Hookah and in Aquarium.
Reloading.
Looks like just a little bit of intel gathering at the moment, trying to get everybody into the right position to make sure that we're able to do what we can. And it looks like IQ's going to go in for the hop reach here, and sadly, Josh just messes it up, and Parrot's able to capitalize here to make it a 4v5 now, and that is the IQ gun. So being able to spot all those little gadgets, sadly, will be taken out here, and it looks like Castle's going to get droned out here and sees that he doesn't actually see, but we've got Dutch and Shadow over here on the other side of this barricade, trying to see if they can find anything, and it looks like Dutch is going to forgo this plan. Raptors is going to try and hold off as long as he can over here, and it looks like the double door is going to get opened up over here by Shadow on the Thatcher. It looks like he's going to put a Claymore to try and protect himself a little bit, because we do know that Raptors does like having runouts. But it looks like he's going to give it up, and he's going to drop down the hatch here and try and move back towards the site. Looks like Rex is going to come up here. Parrot's going to get into a little bit of gunfight. At least an exchanging of bullets with Kick-Ass here. Over in VIP, he's going to try and hold an angle, at least try and do it prone. He's got a ping, but sadly the ping is not where it's meant to be. Caliph's able to take down Wesley there, and that is the Ash off the board. So now it is a 5v3. Just the Zofia of Kick-Ass, the Thermite of Dutch, who's getting into a little bit of gunfight, and the Thatcher of Shadow, who sadly gets taken out to bring it now to a 5v2. Parrot's going to be able to get taken out here by Kick-Ass, so he's going to bring his team a little bit of relief here with at least that kill. Dutch finally going to move into Hookah. And it looks like we've got Rex over here on the Cool Vibe Stairs, or Jaeger spot, as some people calls them. And he's just going to give that up, and he's going to try and come down, but he's going to hold an angle. And there we go. We have one of the Toxic Babes coming out already. Thermite's going to try and come down, but sadly he's not really going to be able to do much of it. Smoke in there. We've got a second one coming around. And it looks like Sophia's going to try and come around, maybe try and use this drop if they can, but it looks like Dutch is just going to spin in circles as defenders win round number
You are
1.
out of time.
That's a good round from the defenders. I think they had it planned out, like holding upstairs with with Castle and the Maestro Cam's Evil Eyes in place. Did pretty well to to put the attackers off. The attackers were feeling a bit reluctant to push, and they were like stalling a bit, and I think that worked to their advantage, and they got the round.
It was a very good hold. The top-down control definitely did its job, and it looks like we are going to go to a little bit more of a conventional site here with hookah and billiards. It doesn't really look like we're going to change much, at least on the defense for now, but we will swap things up a little bit here on the attack. It looks like the only thing we're going to swap here is we're going to swap the smoke for the Legion on defense. Other than that, it looks like the lineup's basically going to be about the same. And the one thing that is really nice about Coastline, at least when you're an attacker, you don't really have to bring Hard Breach. It's just kind of one of the ways the map is set up, that it's not a necessity as
Defenders,
much
protect your
as
bombs
other
from being
sites
defused
or
by
other
attackers.
maps are.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't think there's any objective that needs a thermite to really need an advantage, because there's a lot of windows, a lot of ways into the objective, which makes it not so.
Attackers have located a bomb.
If you do feel fancy and you do want to bring a Hard Breach, I would recommend Havana, just for lines of sight, really.
10 seconds remaining.
And it looks like we will roughly have about the same castle setup.
5
The
seconds
only
to go.
difference, obviously, will be the window here, facing the north side outside of
Attackers
Kuka.
are moving to defuse a bomb.
But we will have about the same castle setup over here on the window and double door into billiards. And we will see how it will work out for them. So far, it looks like Next is going to be on a fairly deep roam all the way over here into bedroom, trying to see if he might be able to do something about that. Looks like Wesley's going to go for the bathroom over here. Next actually hears what's happening, obviously, because that breaching round is quite loud, especially if it goes off anywhere near you. He's going to see the drone drop, but he's just going to turn the other way and decide he's going to not
Attackers
go
have
after
dropped the
it
bomb diffuser.
and look
Attackers will
somewhere
cover the
else.
diffuser.
It looks like Raptors is going to go back to holding over here in Aquarium, and it looks like Legion is going to get into a little bit of a fight. It looks like Ash was the contestant here, lost a fair amount of the health in this trade-off here.
Bomb
Looks like
located by
Next
attackers.
lost a little bit less. Calip's going to come over and try and reinforce, but it looks like we're just going to forego that and give it up. Other than that, it looks like the other door is open up over here, and it looks like Sledge is going to be into a little bit of a fight here with the castle. So it looks like Sledge is going to be taken down here, so it is a 5v4 now. We'll look back over on our main roamer. Sadly, it doesn't look like he's going to have much of a contest as he's hanging out over here in the hallway where most of his compatriots are with him. Looks like we're setting up a couple claymores, trying to make sure nobody can come up from behind. Not overly certain how well that claymore is actually going to help, considering you can essentially walk through that entire door and not get hit by it. Interesting strategy. We'll see how well it works. And it looks like Bogger's going to be able to take down Parrot, so that is the Maestro down. So hopefully those cameras are in a good position. And it looks like Bogger's going to give up here on the repel and going to place a claymore and make sure that nobody runs out on him. Looks like Raptors is going to get a few shots over his way, potentially by the Ash, as we try and move up over here into Billiards. And Raptors is able to die, but he gets down over here on Ash. It looks like Next is going to be able to take down West. Dutch is going to take down Caleb. And there we go, it's a 2v3, but it looks like Dutch gets downed here. And Sophie is going to try and come around along with the Capital. So now it is just the Legion of Next and the Jaeger of Rex, who is all the way over here in VIP. So it looks like Next will be all by himself over here trying to hold this and keep a plan from going on. Looks like Capital's going to try and come in, but sadly it drops the diffuser. Kick-Ass is going to be able to take down Next, so it's a 1v2. Kick-Ass is going there for the defuse. And it looks like Jaeger's going to have to try and come around and see what he can do. He's going to come through the little wall. He might be able to do if he can spray through. Sadly, he just misses it. Is he able to get the Capital? It doesn't really look like he's going to be able to. He's going to try and reload behind the bomb. I'm not sure if that is the greatest idea. We have Kick-Ass over here all down by himself, and it looks like Zophia's going to come around. Rex is able to take down Kick-Ass, but he has to contest with this Zofia. He's going to come out. He's going to be able to get the Zofia, so now all he has to do is get the defuse, and ladies and gentlemen, it looks like round 2 goes to the defenders.
Oh, that is a good job in the end by Rex to get that clutch from a 1v2 situation. I think they did pretty well. They definitely did pretty well to hold off the plant, and it did seem to go like well balanced round where they just keep refragging each other. In the end, the attackers did manage to pull off the plant, but then Rex, as usual, getting the clutches with 2 kills in the end and getting around for the defenders. The Kakapo traps does it once again.
It almost feels like you should be able to say that word, right? Kakapo? Like it just like yeah, like it just gets like stuck in your throat and it feels like you might like throw up or something as you're saying it. Yeah. It's just really weird.
Yeah, I would have appreciated if they had named it, the Capcan trap. It would have been even easier.
See, they should have just Capcan. Just call it Capcan. Just make life so much simpler. And it looks like this time around we're going to go down to kitchen and service, and it looks like Raptors is going to forgo the castle, and this one will move over to the bandit. It looks like we are also going to keep the Legion. And it looks like attackers are going to be about the same, except we are actually going to bring a Thatcher this time around instead of the Capital. We'll have to see if that plays off for them in this round, considering that they are 2 down. But I want to remind you that this is first team to 6 rounds here, so we will have how far we go this time around. I really don't want to draw.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Because it's no fun when you get draws.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll get a victor out of this one, and hopefully it's the team that you want to win. And if it's not, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe root for another team. Fight me.
No, I just want to see good games. I really don't mind draws as long as both the teams deserve it. Like if both the teams are really strong and they had their moments, it's really painful to see one of them lose. Even though the other
Attackers are heading out
well.
to
So
defuse a bomb.
in those situations, I feel the draw is like reasonable. You just enjoy watching the game.
Yeah. Alrighty, it looks like we're gonna do a little bit of droning. Shadows left his room here in main lobby, so at least he's able to look in the bathroom and see if there's anybody there. But sadly, he can't see through walls like we can, and notice that Raptors is hanging out over here. And if I can get down to it, and to the storage area of delivery. So far, it doesn't really look like anybody's gone into the building. It looks like Caliph and Rex will be on a fairly deep roam over here in Sunrise, along with Next, who will be all the way over in Office, if I'm not mistaken.
Attackers recovered the
one. Yes, it is Office. See, I know maps. I played this game. It looks like Caliph's going to come upstairs, so we've got Wes and Dutch already upstairs, the Ash and the Buck, and also, if you didn't notice, it looks like Rex is going to try and come up here into Jaeger spot, or Cool by upstairs. It looks like Buck's already going to go to work a little bit here, opening up the floor to try and keep Raptors on his toes, and already looks like Boggers is up here as well, holding the angle.
Bomb diffuser has been
And
dropped.
so far, all it is we're just shooting drones, we're shooting the floor, and we're trying to get some kills. We're trying to deny intel and see what we can here. It looks like Caliph had a little bit of a hole. He's going to army crawl his way across the floor to make sure that he doesn't get shot, as he's going to try and throw some bullets over in there. And sadly, he gets taken out here through the wall by the Zofia. So now there's a 4v5 that is pausing on. We're also going to open up the hatch. It looks like Buck has lost a fair amount of his health here, but not too much. It looks like Rex is going to give this up, and he's going to come all the way down to Sunrise, potentially try and find somebody. Wesley's going to come down the main stairs, down Cool 5, and it looks like he gets seen by Next, who is a bit of bullet firing over there, trying to see if he might be able to take it out. But so far, there's not really a whole lot being done here. Just a little bit of health taken away, one death. It looks like Sophia's going to try and come down the stairs, but doesn't know that we have one over here in security, and it looks like she's just going to go back upstairs. Dutch is going to try and come around over here along with Wesley, and Dutch is going to get taken down here. But Next is probably going to get pinched here. He's got the Sophia coming from the other way. He's going to take down the Sophia for a double. It looks like Rex is going to take down Wesley. So now it is a 4 B2 with just the SAS operators, and it looks like Sledge is going to come around. He's going to look into kitchen, but he's not going to be able to find anything. Thatcher, with a little over half of his health gone, is going to stand outside of delivery, try and see if he might be able to find anything, but he's going to have to contest with Raptors, and there we go. It looks like Shadow is able to get the kill on Rex, and he's going to lose a fair amount of his health there from the Legion. It looks like Thatcher's going to try and come around, and there we go. Shadow gets taken out by Next. So Next with a triple, and Defenders win round number 3 thanks to the kill from Raptors on the Kick-Ass.
Yeah, that's a good round from the Kakapo trap again. I think the Romers did their part initially, not giving away map control to the attackers at any point in time, just making their life miserable by being somewhere around, so that the attackers are always reluctant. Rex and Next holding under the aquarium and the blue bar, just to make sure that they have each other's back, and they got 2 or 3 kills from there. That's a good round from Next to get 3 kills in that round. Yeah, that's a good round again from Defenders, 3-0. Looks like everything's going the Kakapo Trap's way right now. Let's see how the Red Redemption comes back in the last 2 rounds.
Hopefully they are able to pick up at least 1 or 2 rounds before they swap pair. And it looks like we're going to go up to Penthouse Theater, and we are going to get rid of the Mozzie, and we are going to pick up the Mira this time around. And also looks like we are going to bring a Maverick and Blackbeard, and we're getting rid of the Zofia and bringing a Thatcher. So it almost kind of feels like we're going more to try and help the Thermite open up the wall there into VIP potentially, or even the wall that leads into the back of Theater
Attackers
from
need
the
to
main
locate
stairs.
and defuse bombs.
In case you are sure which wall I'm talking about, I'm talking about this one over here. So potentially it looks like we're going to try and help out the Thermite a little bit more, or we are potentially going to go for a little bit more fragging capability, since we brought out the Maverick, who has a very good gun in that M4 of his. Plus, the Blackbeard, who we all know is a danger, a pain in the ass, and somebody you kind of wish wouldn't be there every time you turn around and you're trying to hold an angle through a window.
10 seconds to insertion.
It looks like Caliph is going to go the good old tried and true route
5
of trying
seconds
to
to go.
put his mirror windows on the soft tier, on the soft
Attackers
wall,
are moving to
crouch,
defuse a bomb.
to be able to just peek up from below and be able to get the kill over here. And at least we're going to be holding VIP and bathroom with this from
Planting toxins.
just doing a little bit of droning from the attacking team here. It looks like Rex once again will be back on the roam, and if I'm not mistaken, we have Raptors over on the Bandit over here in office on a very, very deep room. Trying to see if you might be able to find anything, and I don't know if you heard that, but I did. There happens to be a not a Claymore, but a C4 somewhere around here. Potentially, it is under the window that leads into VIP just below, and it looks like Dutch and Wesley are going to be into the building first. They're going to try and come around, and Rex is holding an angle, sadly. Excuse me, he's not able to get the kill here, but it does allow Dutch and Wesley to try and move up from behind here. It also sounded like we had a third team member come around over here, or at least just doing a little bit of breaking some windows. Looks like Kick-Ass is coming through here, so here's the third one. He's going to be coming over here on the Blackbeard. And it looks like we've pushed everybody back into sight, so it looks like Dutch is going to try and do best. Boggers is able to take down Raptor, so that is the first one down. There we go. Kick-Ass is able to take down Rex, so it is a 3v5 now. We're just putting the wall over here. And there we go. Caliph's able to take down Dutch, so no longer the Maverick in play. But it looks like we've just got this all kicking off, and it looks like Boggers is going to hit one of those Legion mines. But we're going to have to try and turn around and see what we can find. And there we go. Caliph just missing the head of one of the team there. It looks like Parrot's going to be able to down Kick-Ass, and that's also the diffuser. Bring it even to a 3v3, but lost a fair amount of health in the conflict. And it looks like Thermite's coming all the way over from Luca. It looks like Boggers and Wes are going to try and do what they can to hold everyone over here. And it looks like Wes has lost a fair amount of health, but it doesn't look like anybody's noticed that they've come around the opposite side. But with those gunshots, it's going to be able to give away the position of Ash. There we go. Calip's able to pick up Marshall. He's able to pick up a triple here. And he's going to have to try and come around and be able to take on the Ash all by himself. And he's able to come out with a 4K and give his team the leg up in round number 4.
Excellent play from Caliph there, getting 4 kills there. And I think the Red Redemption is trying to frag them out, going Ash every round and trying to, push them or get the defenders one by one, but it just seems not going their way. The defenders doing a great job, holding positions really well and making sure the roamers and the anchors are doing their part. Good round from the Kakapo trap once again.
Once you start it, you can't stop. It's terrible.
Yeah.
It looks like once again we are going to go back down to double bar here on our last round before the side swap, and it looks like we are going to get rid of the Legion and bring back the Smoke this time around, and it looks like we're going to get rid of the Ash potentially and bring out the Thatcher. It looks like damn near everyone on Red Redemption has played Thatcher so far in these past 5 rounds. We will see if maybe this is the person who needs to stay on him. But we'll probably see a similar setup here from the Kakapo trap, at least upstairs, I would imagine. To try and make sure that they have that upstairs control, that verticality, to make sure that they can hold these 2 bars, considering that we have a small little window that leads into Sunrise from over here. The main window that everybody knows of that leads into Blue Bar over here, and it looks like Mozzie and Smoke are going to open up the very bottom wall here of Blue Bar over in Courtyard, so that way they can make sure nobody comes around and sneaks up from behind that way.
Bomb located by attackers.
Razor wire up.
Wall fortifications
10
done!
seconds left. 5 seconds to go. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Way barricaded!
And it already looks like we have some contests over here in lobby. It looks like Caliph was on the Mozzie trying to see if he could maybe go after the Thermite here, but he's going to get that up around, come back over towards office. Alright, it looks like Raptors is going to be contesting with Dutch and Blockers over here. But it looks like Dutch is going to not kill himself, but hurt himself a little bit with grenades. Also take a little bit of damage. He's out of both grenades. There we go. Raptors is able to take down Dutch, but he doesn't know that there's a second one right over there. But there is a drone at least helping him out, and it looks like Bogger is just going to be holding the angle here. He's going to try and push out. He's still got some of those grenades. He's going to lose a decent amount of his health. He's going to bring out the SB11. He's not going to be able to do anything, but he's going to get downed here by Raptors. It looks like we have another one. It looks like Marshall's going to come around here, and he's going to go be a little adventurous and try and pick up his teammate. He's going to be able to get it. Raptors almost a little over 25 health. Doesn't know if there's a second one that's coming around. He's going to lose another little bit of health from down below. He's going to try and come back, hold this angle. And it looks like Blockers is going to throw both of his grenades. He's going to come around, but Parrot is able to pick up the kill there. And Caliph is going to be able to pick up Kick-Ass here. So now it is a 5v4, or 5v2, I'm sorry. And it looks like it is just Thatcher and Thermite, the dynamic duo of hard breaching, all by themselves, trying to get into sight and see what they can do. It looks like Wesley's going to come over here and lose some damage because of Rex over here on the Jaeger, holding the Jaeger spawn over to Blue Vibes. Blue Vibes stairs. It looks like Parrot's going to try and come around, maybe potentially try and help out over here. But nobody's really doing much of anything, probably because the intel's not really there. It looks like Thermite's going to try and hold an angle, along with Thatcher over here, just holding about the same angle. Rex doing about the same. Looking around, but he's just going to be a little bit too high there over there. And there we go. Parrot's going to be able to take down Marshall, so now it is Thatcher all by himself, all the way up in Hookah. He looks like he's going to get rid of it. He's going to back out, try and maybe hold the doorway. Not really sure what he wants to do. It's maybe potentially got about 10 health here. And there we go. It looks like Parrot's going to be able to help win this with a flawless number 5. And we go onto the swap without the defenders dropping around.
That's a terrific round from the green team, from the Kakapo trap. It's a very strong hold upstairs. Parrot and Raptor combining upstairs just determined not to give away the top floor control to the attackers. He just stood their ground. Raptor initially getting the first kill and then just staying there, even though he knows he's being contested by two more attackers. He just stands firm, and then I think it paid off with Parrot giving good support in Aquarium and in Billiards. I think it was a flawless round. I think that pretty much says it all. It's well defended by the Kakapo trap.
And the thing is like if you had been looking at the operators, obviously up on top there, everybody except for it was the smoke and the maestro towards the end
Hmm.
had lost almost all of their health.
Yeah.
So what it really was just sadly just missed shots for Red Redemption. They weren't able to finish essentially.
Yeah.
They were able to get on target.
Attackers
They
need to
just
locate and
weren't
defuse
able
as many
to
bombs as they can.
kill the target.
Yeah.
So that is definitely something, at least in this game, considering if they are able to win 5, because at this point they have to win 5 straight rounds just to be able to tie. There is not a win situation, there is a tie or lose situation here. This is either the last round for them, or it is the beginning of a 5-round comeback for a draw.
Yeah.
And we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. But with the way that the Kakapo Trap have at least been playing in this game so far,
5 seconds
they
left.
have been showing that they aren't going to go down quietly.
Attackers are heading out.
Considering
to
that they've
defuse a
won
bomb.
5 rounds straight, didn't drop a round, even ended on that swap with a flawless round. It feels like this is definitely the Kakapo Trap. It feels like this is their round to win, or it is theirs to lose.
I think definitely the momentum is with them. Let's see if they can have that attacking rounds as well.
And it looks like Bogger's going to be our lowly roamer all the way down here on the first floor, over on the mute down here in kitchen. Other than that, it looks like Kick-Ass is going to be over here, and Lug is trying to look down towards Aquarium over here. Try and hold an angle, see what he can do. Other than that, it looks like everybody else is going to be on this site. Very interesting rotate that they've done on the main wall here with Wes holding it over here. And there we go. Marshall's going to be able to pick up Caliph. So that is the first kill gone down here. Looks like Rex is going to try and contest over here and towards VIP. And it looks like Redlock's going to be hanging upside down here on the double window, trying to be able to look into sight and see what they might be able to get. If they might be able to get Shadow. Sadly, he's not able to connect here on the shots, but he's able to get a little bit of damage, taking at least 25 health off here. It looks like we're all going to try and move around, see what we can find so far. It doesn't really look like anything. It looks like Castle's going to come up Cool Vibe stairs, potentially see if you might be able to find anybody. But so far, it doesn't really look like any of the attackers have truly made it into the building. We're all just holding angles, just trying to see what we can find. And it almost slightly feels like the attack has kind of stalled out. At least we're finally moving up towards VIP to try and be able to see what we can do with that, but they do have to contest with the smoke of Wesley over here. He's already used one of those toxic waves, plus he's got an ADS there to be able to support him. There's also a frost mat there on the window, so they'll have to see what they can do with that. And it looks like Marshall's going to get taken down here by Nex, but he's not going to be able to finish the kill. And it looks like we're going to have the Jaeger come out and try and support, but he's not going to be on the. He's going to be on the other side. And there we go. Parrot's able to take down Wesley, so that is full control coming in over towards the IIT. And it looks like Dutch is going to try and clear out those track stingers to be able to help out his team to be able to get through there. It looks like Nex is just holding an angle. And there we go. Dutch is able to take down Parrot. Looks like we're going for the plant here for Nex. And Dutch is going to try and come around. He's able to get the diffuser with a double kill. It's a 2v4 though. And we've already got one of the team members down. So it looks like Thermite's going to try and come around here and maybe be able to get the kill onto the Jaeger. Sadly, he just misses it. He's going to try and see what he can do. It's a 2v3. Nex is able to take down Marshall. But it looks like Rex is going to try and come down and go here on the rappel and hold around. He just moves on the other side. They're able to stake the defuse here. So it's a 2v2 now. It is just immune of positively bloggers who's going to try and come around. It looks like everybody's going to go out the window here and go to the repel to try and hold on what they can do. And it looks like bloggers is going to lose a little bit of health. Kick-Ass is going to come around over here from VIP. But it looks like Thermite's going to try and hold from down below in case there's a run out. And it looks like Rex is going to get taken out here, so it looks like Raptors is going to try and come around. Bloggers is going to come over here for the defuse, but it looks like he's going to try and stick it. Raptors is going to try and come around. He's not really able to get an angle. He's going to have to try and go in. He puts a little bit of shots over there. And defenders are able to win, being able to get the defuse down.
That was an interesting round. Just, I think, really pulled it back by the orange team there. The Red Redemption did really well. I think they defended really well, even though the plant was credits to the attacking team. They did got the plant down and almost managed to pull it off in the end. But I think that angle there, Raptor couldn't get the diffuser, and I think that pretty much cost them the round there.
Yeah, and always that that diffuser spot is always really difficult to try and pull off because you need to have two other people or at least one other person supporting from a different angle, at least in the building, to try and make sure that if they do get on the diffuser that you're able to take him out. Yeah. And sadly, once Rex happened to perish, they weren't fully able to get the other support that they needed. So
sure.
And it looks like we're going to go to hookah and billiards this time around for our second defensive round. So we'll have to see if it is just as good as Penthouse Theater was for Red Redemption, or potentially this will be their last round. We will once again see a 5v1 in the scoreline.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Looks like we're going to bring the Caviera out one more time, and it looks like we're going to be a little roam heavy at least with the visual and the Caviera, but I'm not overly certain if we're going to have anybody really be doing any kind of run outs here, because at least on this team, they don't have Mr. Liam. And it looks like we've got Dutch and Bloggers on the Mozzie and Jaeger respectively over here by Sunrise Bar, trying to see if they might be able to do anything, at least try and hold down from below. This would be a little interesting, maybe if they had the pulse to try and help out. It looks like Wesley is still going to be downstairs over in bathroom, just hanging out, potentially going to try and come around for a replant take. We'll have to see what's going on. It looks like Raptors and Next are already over into Aquarium here. Going to try and push around and see what they can do, but it looks like Shadow's going to try and hold this with the Legion. Hopefully try and come out. Dutch is able to take down Next, so that is the buck gone, and that is more than likely a C4 from below. It is a very good C4 here from the Mozzie, and it looks like we are going to have Rex be holding luggage. Trying to see if he might be able to find anything. Cavs just hanging over on the main stairs. Going to try and come up over here. Potentially go up towards the... And he's going to be able to down the Zofia, be able to finish it off, but there's the Claymore, and it gets refragged here by Parabo. It looks like we're just at a 3v4 here. Looks like Raptors is going to walk into a goon mine. Thanks to Shadow, who's going to come around, but he's not going to be able to get anything here. It looks like Mozzie's going to come down from below. He's going to try and open up the floor, but sadly what happens to miss Raptors. Looks like Jaeger's going to come up on Blue Vibe stairs, going to try and come over into Hookah, see if he might be able to spot anybody. It looks like Kick-Ass is going to be all the way over in Theater, trying to hold an angle here. Looks like Thermite's coming over here. It looks like Calip's going to push into Hookah, but sadly he's going to get taken out by a member of his own CTU there with Jaeger, the GSG-9. And it looks like it is the dynamic duo of Hard Breaching trying to go for this. And it looks like Parrot's going to try and support, but sadly Marshall's able to take it down. So it's a 1v3 with about 50 seconds left. With Diffuser on site, looks like Mozzie's holding a very tight angle. Just happens to move at the preemptive time, and it looks like Parrots with a triple here. Will she be able to get the 2 and get the ace? As she's got Boggers over here, and sadly she's not able to, as Boggers is able to take her out, and Defenders win round number 7.
That's a good round from the Red Red. Redemption again. The defense, I think they've shown that they are capable of defending it throughout. We might see a comeback as well. Good C4 at the start to put them one man down in the beginning, and then just holding downstairs to have that vertical play from below and just giving a tough time for the attackers. They were never really comfortable. Parrot almost getting all the kills for which went down against the defending team. In the end, she couldn't make it to the round, but I think that was a good play from Red Redemption. Let's see how far this grows. It's a question of just being showing this resistance throughout, and will they go till the 10th round?
There is always the chance for that happening. What I will say from what I've noticed so far out of these 2 rounds after the swap, it looks like the Kakapo trap had a plan and a vision when it came to defense.
Yeah.
When it's come to attack, that's not the case.
Yeah, that's true.
It feels like they know what they need to do, but they aren't sure, who's supposed to do it and how it's supposed to get done.
Defused by attackers.
Yeah.
So we will have to see if their fortune happens to change here. Potentially, we might see a very strong comeback, being 5 down.
Attackers discovered the location of a
back
bomb.
to a tie. I would like to see it because, ladies and gentlemen, that makes great drama. But who knows? We'll have to see what this round holds for us.
AD is active in this sector. Camera initiated.
10 seconds remaining.
It looks like we're going to have a Marshal be over on the Legion. It looks like potentially he was going to try and hold Sunrise, but he's just going to move back on the site here. And it looks like we're going to have
Attackers
Wesley
are
be
heading
our
out to
lone
defuse the
roamer
bomb.
all the way over here in Theater on the Vigil.
Button is activated. Initiate jammer.
Just do a little bit of droning by Rex here, trying to see if he might be able to find anybody of his team a little bit of a quick heads up before they enter the building. Looks like we're also going to drone out Sunrise and be able to find the Wamai there as he moves over towards Blue. Looks like Parrot's getting a little bit of that intel as she's going to drone herself, decides that she's going to forego the plan and just go into Sunrise here. But we've got the Wamai over here in office potentially contesting with the IQ, or at least the Zofia, who's going to try and come over here. So it might be a 1v1 over here, but it looks like the Wamai has given it up and moved back over here. But sadly, he loses his life to Parrot and Raptors, who have already pushed into Sunrise Bar.
Bomb located by attackers.
So it looks like we're going to do a little bit of droning, removing a goo mine and throwing out some track stingers as we try and push over into Kitchen. It looks like we've got Capital over here with next, trying to see what he can find as well. Calif's going to come over towards Blue Bar with the support of Rex, being able to look around and see what is coming from the other side. It looks like Wesley's going to try and come around and see if he might be able to find anything. He's going to get a little sucked. He's going to lose a little bit of health here. He's only lost about a quarter of his health. He's going to try and throw some shots into the wall, but sadly he's not going to be able to connect with anything. He's going to try and come around here and potentially get picked up by the Zofia. It looks like they both missed, and it looks like the Zofia is going to be able to down Rex there. So now it is a 5v3. Or I'm sorry, Rex is going to be able to down Wesley. And it looks like we have solid control over here on office and bar side. It looks like Raptors is potentially going to try and move up. We have the SAS operator in Mute and Marshall over here in the bathroom on the Legion. Not overly certain where our Jaeger is. Jaeger's all the way upstairs over in Theater. Maybe he's not getting the intel that he needs. But instead of coming around this way down towards lobby, he might want to come down towards Cool Vibes and be able to get majority of the team, or at least Raptors, and help try and clear out some of those track stingers. So it looks like that's what Kickass is trying to do. He's going to throw out a C4. He's not going to be able to connect with anything. Caliph is going to come around towards the bathroom, see if he might be able to do anything. He just happens to see the Fetal Legion there, but sadly he's not able to fully connect. But we're going to see if the Jaeger's going to come down. Cool vibes. There he is. He's going to try and come down, and Raptors is going to be able to take down Kick-Ass. This 2v2. Parrot's going to be able to get a double kill here on Marshall, so it is just Jaeger. He's going to try and come around. He's got to contest with his fires. We've got the plant going down. And it looks like all of Team Kakapo Trap are going to be holding the angle here. Looks like Auger's going to try and come around. There we go. We have a smoke and a fire grenade, but takes out here for a second flawless round for round number 8 to go in Kakapo Trap's favor and also give them the win.
Yeah, that's how the green team is. Kakapo Trap has come back with a solid, flawless round in the attack and to get the game. I think they were like they droned each other really well, and they knew Dutch was in blue bar and the Sunrise bar was clear, which enabled Parrot and Raptor to push into Sunrise, and Dutch wasn't aware of it, and he just fell back into their hands, into his own death. That initial kill, I think, boosted the morale of the attacking team, and then the rest of it was just formality, just take them one by one, and then getting that game.
It almost
That's
felt like that site, they knew how to attack, like they had been practicing that one.
Yeah.
Because, like honestly, like the attack was smoother, the attack felt more coordinated, and it felt more rigid rather than loose and just, well, if you want to do this job, you can do this job, or I could do it. It doesn't bother me. But everybody felt like they had a job and they knew what to do, and they executed it well, giving them a flawless victory in that final round, and also giving them the win here. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for catching game number 2 of day number 3 with Kakapo Trap versus Red Redemption with Kakapo Trap coming out. It was 6-2, 6-3, if I'm not mistaken. 6-2, right? I mean, I'm looking to you, kiddo.
6-2, 6-2.
6-2. Fantastic. Thank you very much. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have been Lick. Alongside me has been Amin. Thank you very much. We have give you a quick update for game number 3. Coming up next will be, because that hasn't fully moved over yet, game number 3 will be Vicious and Delicious versus Billy's Baby Pack Ribs, and we will have a new set of casters for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, please show them some love, and we will catch you in the next one.